When are y'all going to realize that this is not a joke anymore? Right? Y'all are seeing signs all over the world. Right? In the Bible, it tells us that there will be great famine. There will be, natural disasters. There will be war. Right? There will be many things that are going to, tell us or give us a clue about Jesus Christ returning. Right? Y'all see what's happening, bro. Y'all literally see what's happening. Right? And y'all still indulge in pornography. Y'all still indulge in things that aren't good for you. And then you wonder why God isn't blessing your life. Because of the fact that you're not putting him in the center of your life. What makes you think that you can be so judgmental about people, right? And become this person that's so, so attached to their flesh, so attached to doing things that aren't benefiting God, that isn't benefiting God, but benefiting their flesh. What makes you think that you can become that type of person and still think that God is going to accept you into heaven? It doesn't matter if you have $1 million, right? It doesn't matter what type of car you got. What matters is your soul. What matters is the spirit that you carry. None of this matters, right? All of this is worldly. Y'all gotta understand that. What matters is the way that you treat people. What matters is the way that you speak. Are you the type of person that speaks positivity into your life and others? Or are you the type of person to just constantly complain about your situation, constantly talk bad about your neighbor, constantly talk bad about your coworkers, right? Constantly talk bad about the government and how bad the president is, like as if that's gonna change your life. The president isn't gonna change your life, bro. The government ain't gonna change nothing, right? But the moment that you start putting God in the center of your life and understand that the reason why all the evil stuff is happening, right, is because of the fact that Satan is running the world, and God is literally giving us time to repent, and is literally giving us time to understand that he is the only way to escape all of this. When are y'all gonna get it? When are y'all going to get it? If you really want to change your life, if you really want to change your situation, put God in the center of your life. Use the creativity that God has gave you in order to change your life. You don't want to work that job? Cool. You don't want to, do a so-and-so? Cool. Ask God to help you with that journey. Ask God to help you escape that job. But don't be that type of person who indulges in negativity, indulges in things that doesn't benefit their soul, right? Smoking weed and, being outside all day and partying, and it's all fun and games until you're burning for eternity. It's all fun and games until you burning in hell for thinking that it's okay to put all of these things over God. All right? Y'all really think this is a joke? This ain't a game, bro. This is not a game. And some of y'all wonder why y'all are so stressed out, right? Why you just can't think straight? Why you got brain fog, right? And no matter what, you can't be happy. It's because of the fact that you're not satisfied with the things that God has placed within your life. Jesus has already told us, right? Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the clothes that you're going to wear tomorrow. Don't worry about the food that you're going to eat tomorrow. Just worry about the present moment. Worry about what you can do today in order to get closer to him, right? When you worry about the present moment and worry about, what God has given you in the moment, that's going to clear up your future. Right? But if you're constantly thinking about, how bad the world is, constantly, indulging in things that you shouldn't be indulging in, you're just going to be stuck there. You're going to be stuck. And if you don't want to be stuck, move, take action, stop procrastinating, stop overthinking. Understand that everything is going to be okay, right? In the Bible, it tells us so many times, God tells us so many times, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid, do not be afraid, right? Because if you understand that God is in your life, then there's nothing in this world that can shake you. If you understand that God is in your life, then there's nothing in this world that can affect you. It doesn't matter what he says. It doesn't matter what she says about you. It doesn't matter if you're broke. It doesn't matter if you're rich. It doesn't matter if you're homeless or you have a house. It doesn't matter if you have a car or you have a bike. As long as you have God within your life, that's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, bro. It doesn't matter about the type of woman that you have, right? Or how many men you have, vice versa. None of that matters, bro. What matters is if you have God in your life. What matters is the fact that are you able to leave your house and people can see God's presence, around you, right? Which sparks curiosity within their brain to get them closer to God as well. That's what we have to do, right? If you want others to get closer to God, look at your life. Look at what you're doing, right? Are you following God? Are you following Christ? Do people know that you're a Christian? The actions that you're doing should spark some type of curiosity for them to get closer to God as well, right? All the blessings that are coming within your life, that should spark some curiosity. Yo, bro, how did you get this? How did you get that? Because of God. And when you answer that question, with God, right, that's gonna want them to get closer to God. Put God in the center of your life, bro, and everything will naturally fall into place. Stop constantly, overworking yourself, overworking your mind, right? In the Bible, God tells us, be still. He says, be still and know that I'm God, right? So just relax, calm down for a second, and understand that, the 19-year-olds and the 18-year-olds, the 17, the rich teenagers that you see online, right? None of that matters. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to the people that you see online. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what they did in order for them to get to that destination, right? And to tell you the honest truth, the reason why most of them are in that situation is because of the fact that they sold their soul. It's the fact that they put, these things over God, right? The money over God, they put all of these things over God, right? And they're flexing it on social media, right? And what that does, it sparks jealousy among many people, right? It sparks envy among many people, right? And what that does, it makes other teenagers or other young adults think that they're not doing good enough, when in reality, they are literally in the best position of your life. But if you don't have God in your life, you're not going to understand that. So make sure that you have God in the center of your life, bro. With that being said, I'm going. Take care.